Gaseous oxygen system address this problem by supplying stored oxygen in a pressurized form. This oxygen is carried on board the aircraft in high pressure cylinder and increased in a controlled way to ensure that passenger and crew can breathe normally even the outside air is uneducated. Gaseous oxygen systems are essential in aviation, especially during high-altitude flight as an aircraft climbs higher. The atmospheric pressure and oxygen levels in the air decrease significantly. As cruising altitudes, the natural air is not sufficient for the human body to function properly, which makes supplemental oxygen necessary. So the purpose of this presentation is also introduced here to explain how the system works, what their main parts are, and why proper maintenance is critical. Overall, this slide sets a foundation for understanding how aviation safety is maintained through a reliable oxygen supply system at high altitudes.
Next slide is this thesis statement. Um, this slide shows the main purpose of studying gaseous oxygen systems. For me, the most important idea here is that aircraft oxygen systems are not just equipments. They are directly connected to safety in flight. I see that components like oxygen cylinders, regulators, and masks must all work together properly. If one part fails, the whole system becomes unreliable, which can put both passenger and crew at risk. From my perspective, as a student, as an student of AMT student, this also shows that technicians and aviation personnel cannot just know the system. They must also follow strict safety rules and proper maintenance procedures. So overall, um, this slide tells us that understanding and properly managing oxygen systems is a responsibility that direct affect human lives.
The aircraft gaseous oxygen system consists of three main components. Oxygen cylinders are used to store oxygen under high pressure for onboard use. Pressure regulators control and reduce this high pressure to a safe and breathable level. Finally, oxygen masks serve as the delivery interface, allowing crew members and passengers to receive oxygen when required.
For the system functionality, first, maintaining oxygen level. At the high altitude, oxygen is low, so the system ensures proper oxygen supply in the blood to prevent hypoxia. Second, high altitude reliability. The system provides a steady and controlled flow of oxygen during all phases of flight. Lastly, safety is essential. A reliable oxygen supply is critical, especially during emergency, to keep everyone on board safe.
Next slide is physiological protection, which is hypoxia. This slide explains the real danger that makes oxygen systems very important in aviation. Hypoxia is basically when the body is not getting enough oxygen, and I learned and researched that this can happen very quickly at high altitudes. Um, what stands out is that a pilot or passenger may not even notice it at first. It can start with simple symptoms like dizziness or poor judgment, but it can quickly get worse and lead to confusion or even unconsciousness. This shows why oxygen systems are critical. They are the only protection against the invisible danger, which is hypoxia. Without them, the human body cannot function properly in high altitude conditions. So, to understand it, the oxygen system is not just a backup. It is a life-saving system that prevents loss of awareness, and control during flight.
This section details the critical safety measures required when working with high pressure oxygen. So ignition risk. High pressure oxygen can spontaneously ignite if it contacts oil, grease, or incompatible materials since kasama siya doon sa triangle of fire. And, oh, and for the fire hazard, every servicing task must be treated as potential fire hazard since nagtatrabaho nga tayo doon sa high pressure oxygen. Tapos for the equipment, technicians must use only specialized oil-free tools since yun nga, fire hazard nga siya. And para ma-prevent, you must follow all regulatory protocols, ensure proper ventilation, and eliminate all ignition sources near oxygen lines or yung mga fuel sa triangle of fire natin.
Critical maintenance procedure. Sa leak test, dito chinecheck natin kung may tumatagas na oxygen system, lalo sa mga hoses and fittings at connection. Importante ito kasi high pressure ang oxygen, delikado kapag may nag-leak. Example, habang nagbe-maintenance tayo, may nakita tayong maliit na leak sa fittings. Kung hindi agad ito nakita, pwedeng magkulang ang oxygen supply during flight or maging fire hazard pa. Next, purging the system. Ito yung proseso ng paglilinis ng oxygen lines. Tinatanggal yung moisture at dumi na pwede makaapekto sa flow na oxygen. Next, pressure verification. Dito chinecheck natin kung tama yung pressure oxygen sa cylinder, kung safe pa ba ito gamitin based sa required level. Kasi kung mababa ang pressure, kulang yung oxygen supply, or kung sobra naman, pwede maging risk sa mga system.
For emergency depressurization, pagka biglang nawalan ng pressure sa loob ng ating eroplano, agad ito na naglalabas ng oxygen system na tinutulungan ang ating mga pasahero at crew, pilot na makahinga habang bumaba ang ating eroplano para sa ligtas na landing. And for military high altitude operation ay ang mga piloto ng military ay lumilipad sa mga matataas na lugar kung saan manipis na ang hangin. Gumagamit sila ng oxygen system para makahinga ng maayos at magampanan ang kanilang mga misyon na ligtas. For commercial aviation backup naman, sa mga commercial flight na natin ay laging may nakahandang oxygen para sa ating mga piloto. At ginagamit ito bilang backup kung sakaling magkaroon ng emergency para manatili silang alerto at kontrolado ang ating mga eroplano.
In summary, a clear understanding of the gaseous oxygen system components and their proper maintenance is essential to ensure safety in aircraft operations. Regular inspection and maintenance of these systems are the responsibility of technicians to guarantee reliable oxygen supply and overall aviation safety.